Ukrainian soldiers destroyed 2 platoons of saboteurs in Kherson region. The motorboats of sabotage and reconnaissance groups with 4 dozen Russian occupants were destroyed by the Ukrainian Defense Forces in Dnipro. This was reported by Natalya Humenyuk, the head of the Joint Coordinator Press Center of the Operational Command South, on the air of the United News telethon. According to her, all the above-mentioned occupants have been eliminated. 40 occupants followed the course of the Russian warship. Unfortunately, it is not clear why this record happened. Perhaps the invaders went out in masse on boats to the Dnipro, or did the armed forces of Ukraine simply receive better technical capabilities to destroy the enemy? Regarding the Ukrainian defense, on the left bank of the Dnipro, Natalya Humenyuk traditionally did not give out any available information. The defense forces might first of all ensure the safety of the defenders who will remain aware of the left bank. That is why we are still conducting counter-battery operations in order to clear out all the stockpiles of such maneuvering boats that can still cause damage to our units. So first we destroy them, and then we go ourselves. In fact, it is known from various sources that the armed forces of Ukraine have large footholds and floodplains on the left bank. Russian Federation recruited Ukrainian refugees in Poland for sabotage. A group of Ukrainian refugees who were recruited by Russian special services were exposed in Poland. They were supposed to post pro-Russian leaflets, monitor the transportation of weapons to Ukraine and prepare sabotage in Poland. According to Polish law enforcement officials, the Russian Federation of the General Staff instructed the recruits to reconnoiter Polish seaports, install video cameras along railways, and plant tracking devices in military cargo. There were even more serious tasks such as derailing trains carrying weapons to Ukraine. Poland believes that they posed the most serious threat from Russian in NATO territory since the beginning of the full-scale war against Ukraine. Among the detainees are 12 Ukrainian refugees, 1 Russian and 3 citizens of Belarus. According to a law enforcement officer involved in the investigation, these mercenaries were tasked with committing arson and murder. According to Poland's internal security service, Moscow recruited refugees using, among other things, Russian language telegram channels. Ads for potential saboteurs were places among job and rental offers. The ads promised to pay for posting anti-American and anti-NATO slogans. After that, more complex tasks were offered for more money. Recruits were paid in cryptocurrency and bank transfers from uncredible accounts. According to the publication, the potential saboteurs were discovered by accident. A passerby noticed a camera lens peeking out from the behind bushes on an important section of the highway and reported it to the relevant authorities. Using camera data and other information, law enforcement officers tracked down the entire group. A house with Russian occupants was blown up in Enerhodar. Today, an occupied Enerhodar building where Russian occupants were holding a meeting was blown up. This is reported by the intelligence of Ukraine. The video shows a kamikaze drone approaching the building, which accelerated before hitting the target. A meeting of the heads of the city occupation police was scheduled in the room where the explosion occurred. The head of the number of units were injured, and 3 ambulances were urgently called from Melitopol. The building also served as a residence for Russian personnel. After the explosion, a fire broke out from the 3rd to the 5th floor. According to Ukrainian intelligence, the area of the incident was blocked. Civilian movement in the city was significantly restricted, and the internet was completely shut down. The Ukrainian armed forces advanced half a kilometer near Bakhmut. The defense forces continue conducting offensive operations south of Bakhmut. They are consolidating their positions at the achieved lines, inflicting artillery fire on the identified enemy targets, and carrying out counter-battery activities. This, among other things, was stated by the spokesman for the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Andriy Kovalyov, in today's report posted on the official Facebook page. At the same time, we haven't heard about any concrete advances by Ukrainian defenders in the Bakhmut sector for several weeks in a row. Finally, this afternoon, a fighter for the separate assault battalion Aidar of the 5th Assault Brigade Stanislav Bunatov reported in his Telegram channel that they had achieved 500 meters in the direction of Bakhmut.